On April 4th, 2025, the vibrant city of Kigali, Rwanda, became a hub for the future of artificial intelligence as it hosted the Global AI Summit on Africa.
By 2050, Africa's working age population will almost double, accounting for 85% of the increase in the global workforce. That is not a statistic. That is a seismic opportunity. AI is transforming work as we know it, and the global economy is not waiting. If Africa is to lead in this new age, we must build the bridges between population growth, skills development, and global competitiveness.
We are embarking on major education reform in Tanzania. And three factors are driving that reforms. First of all, the demographic dynamics, as you alluded, the population growth, and the challenging of aligning education, skills, and training, and job opportunities.
So many people and young people entering the workforce, specifically in Africa. You have one of the youngest populations, and over the next 10 years, I think developing economies will be putting 1.2 billion young people into the market. So it's no longer just, I mean, you need to do this, right? This is really fundamental for economic growth. It's not an option.
If you look at a teacher's work, their day, most of their day, the two things that take most of their time is planning and grading. But now with AI, most of those things that are mundane and repetitive, they can be automated, and all of a sudden you've got teachers being able to do what we want them to do best, which is offer personalized and quality training to our young people. So I think, in a nutshell, those kind of examples would help us to ensure that education is accessible to people who are typically marginalized.
When we look at the 21st century we live in, it is evident that you cannot circumvent technology. In everything we do, where we live, where we learn, and where we entertain, So it was imperative that we find ways to tap into the technology in order to increase learning outcome.
In cities like Beijing, Shanghai, we have an incubator system. In this system, we gather the talent, we gather the capital, computing power, startup teams, and give them a lot of consultant and experience. That's very good for the companies.
You're building direct bridges between Africa's software talent and top global tech firms. What has worked best in preparing the talent to perform at world-class levels? And how can this model be expanded to strengthen Africa's broader tech and AI ecosystem?
Let's hear what Emre Varol, CEO and founder of Africa to Silicon Valley, had to share during the discussion.
I would love to talk about 5 main pillars of education at A2SV. I believe that is the secret behind our success. Number 1, we prioritize depth over breadth. At A2SV, instead of trying to teach so many different skills at the same time, we focus on very few number of key skills, technical as well as soft ones, and our students spend a lot of time on those with hands-on practical experience. Number 2, our focus on soft skills. So to get better at public speaking, you need a public to speak. And we create such environments quite often so that our students experience and get better at that. Number 3, we remove the obstacles from the paths of our students. We provide internet stipends to our students. Sometimes even having resources to get food. For some of our students, this is a challenge. We provide food stipends. This way, we want them to focus on education. Number 4, in our in-person education, for each group of 30 students, we assign 3 educators. In remote settings, we assign 3 educators for 15 students. And these numbers have come with experience. It means our teachers are capable of having one-on-ones with their students once every other week. And lastly, number 5, success breeds success. I want to make it clear that to get the best out of the efforts, universities and tech hubs, they shouldn't see each other as parallel tracks. Universities need to have industrial objectives and outcomes. It is the place where we have the higher education taking place. Universities need to produce entrepreneurs, need to produce tech leaders, and we need to take a look at these outcomes so that they are going to start producing results. Likewise, the tech hubs shouldn't only feel responsible for industry outcomes, but they need to have efforts in education. Because the technology trends are changing very fast. So that's one of the powers we have at A2SV, because we are a non-profit tech academy and incubator. So we do education and we also build digital products. And the trends are changing. Generative AI is changing the way we do things in every sector. And it's easy for us to embed because we have to use it for education as well as incubation.
Fantastic. That's a great place to end the session.